Good night. My name is Domingo Villegas. I am in the class of Quality of Service. I am Polytechnic studying sport. I today talk about the priority-based deficit with round robin. And first, this algorithm that allow to important administrations of page in network or the available application equality. This algorithm uses PVE, and PV is priority queries, and provides the advantage of DWRR in order to give better service to the traffic that is transmitted in real time. In the first example, we can show the structure of this algorithm. In this algorithm, we can see how we have three quiz 0, quiz 1, and quiz 2, of which we have two types of priority: the high priority and the low priority. The high priority is confirmed for Q2, and the low priority is confirmed for Q0 and Q1. In this case, at the time of work with priorities, provide that the queue with high priority have credit. It will transmit first, and if there are two or high priority, it will first transmit between the two that was read with wait. Now, in this example, we can see four quiz: quiz 0, quiz 1, quiz 2, and quiz 3. And we can see the classification in priority and high priority and low priority. In this case, Q2, and Q3 have a high priority. For this reason, these transmit first. Q2 have a code of 200. We can transmit first page fit packet, and we are left with 0 credit because the page is 200 equals. Now we have go to the Q2 and transmit 1000 packet, but as Q2 only have 100 code and transmit 1000, we have a negative number of credit, 900 negative of credit we have in these results. As we continue this packet in high priority quiz, we got processed the two results. To continue transmitting, now we see that Q2 now transmit when finished with this, and transmit now because we have other queue with high priority. And in this case have reset the quote, and in this case we have 200, and the Q2 have a packet of 200. Is the same. For this reason, transmit this packet, and now the code is 0 and the credit is 0. But in the case of Q3, we have a packet of 100 and the quote is 100 now, but the credit is 9,000 negative. In this case, we have 100. This 900 negative change for 800 negative because the code rest to the other. Now we don't have make any nothing in the priority in the code of priority high, and now we continue with the transmission of priority low. Now on the low priority queue we have the low priority queue, we have two, Q0 and Q1, of which we will first transmit the Q1 because the word is greater than Q0. As we see, the Q1 was 1,000 packets and the code is the same of 100, and we can transmit it this less, which credit equal to 0. And Q2 transmit the packet the 500 and 300, but this is equal to 800, but only have quote of 600. For this reason, we have 200 negative of credit in Q0. Yes. In the next round, we can check first the priority high, but in this case Q2 don't have packet for transmit. In Q3 have packet of 100, but we have a credit 800 negative, and I can transmit with credit in negative. And for this reason, I continue with the priority low, and in this case we have only the packet 100 because have a more waiting is more waiting that Q1 that Q0, and in this case we have 1,000 packets and the quantum the 1,000 and transmit, and the code is 0 and the credit is 0. The next we have a packet of 300, but the quote is 600, but remember in the last round we have credit of 2,000 negative. In this round this quote is of 400, and with this number we can transmit this packet of 300 because it's more 400 than 300. It is the example of the priority based defeat with round robin. Thank you.